Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the calls. Hello there, guys. Welcome once again to the COSEL Corporate Consult, that is KCC channel. Today, we are going to be talking about the Bizcubator. The Bizcubator is one of the projects or the solutions that KCC is offering its clients across Africa. And this is going to be a four-part or a three-part series where firstly we are going to give more information basically into what everything you need to know about the Biscubeda, what is this whole thing that is running around Africa. Um, then we would look as to how you can register and how you can take advantage of the platform, the online platform that is available to be part of this Biscubator train. Then finally, after you have gone through or registered to be part of the Biscubator and you are in the KCC network, how you are going to make use of the platform to be able to sell your businesses and see the opportunities that are available for you across Africa and the world. Yes, let me not give any spoilers now. Let's go straight to it and start with the first part of this series, which is the full information about what Bizcubator is. Okay, so once again, a hello to you all. My name is Kosa Hammond. I'm the MD of Kosa Corporate Consults. And with this presentation, or with this first part, we are aiming at throwing more light on what the Biscubator is and how you can benefit. And we'll try our best to answer any question that you have to the best of our ability. So, what is the Biscubator? Going right to it. So, the Biscubator is an intensive 8 week business training program that has been designed specifically for people who are business at heart and are very ambitious entrepreneurs who want to see their business from moving from the current stage that they find themselves to a much better state. The generality of this program is that we are offering a training, comprehensive training, online and in person for people who want to be able to move on to the next level. Now, it's going to be practical, it's going to be full of mentorship, it's going to have industry experts, and it will empower you with the skills and strategies you need, and then also give you the networking you need to be able to thrive in the competitive business landscape. Now, this is not any ordinary training program that you would see that people would go, you get a certificate, and then you go and shelve the certificate. This training program is focusing on three main areas, right? We want to see real results in your business, in your country, in your locality by the end of these 8 weeks. And we are focusing on three main areas. Number one is the increase of your revenues. And we all know that in our side of the world, it has become quite normal for businesses to not succeed. statistics actually show that only 5% of businesses do succeed. But in this 21st century or in these times, technology and tools are available to make it much easier for you to succeed. So, if you are not seeing an increase in revenue in your business, maybe you might consider that probably you are running a charity. But if you are in business, you should see revenue and you should desire an increase in revenue and not feel bad about it. It is part of what it means to be in business. Now, if you are capable of showing an increase in revenue and even showing it that there is um profitability within your business, then we would be able to focus on training you how to become funding ready. One of the challenges we have realized within African businesses is that they do not have what it takes to be able to communicate to potential financiers in a way that the financiers would understand and risk their money. Now, that has become a situation where most African entrepreneurs and business leaders are trying to solve. And with this program, we are going to focus, and this training program, we are going to focus and ensure that once you are done, you would have all the necessary tools to be able to pitch your business to a potential financier and then actually close the necessary deals that you need to close. Now, then we focus on global expansion. We've realized that in once again a realization in Africa that intra-continental trading within Africa is one of the lowest across the world. We trade amongst us ourselves on a formal basis the least. So most of the formal businesses across the continent are unable to trade amongst themselves. You would find trade amongst the informal sector, for instance, the fishing, and then at the borders, some of the local traders and the local market women and hard traders. But on the global scale, how many products from your country are in the shelves of another country within Africa and even outside Africa? Now, with the advent of technology, once again, all these things should be possible, and we are focusing on these ones such that within 8 weeks you would be able to see these things in real time within your business. So why join the Bizcubator? Now, these are some of the benefits. Aside the course itself, the quality of the subject matter that we are going to be training you on, there are some additional program benefits. Now, the program is very hands-on in that you would be applying it directly to your business. It is designed in such a way that once you are in class and then you are listening to your lecturer, you are capable of visualizing and even contemplating the whatever the person is saying to your business in real time. And that as you even implement the assignments and all those things, and we're going to talk about that when I get there, as we implement the assignments and all, you would see that you are actually benefiting, having the benefits of this program directly seen on your business. You will see your revenue grow, you will see your funding positioning ready, and then you see yourself being ready for an international expansion. Now, not only is the program very hands on, it has very huge networking opportunities. Now, this is the first time that we are going across Africa, and this has been done in such a way that we have a very solid platform on the KCC website. of which people from other African countries are capable of signing on and learning exactly what you are learning, meaning that people from different and entrepreneurs and businesses from other parts of Africa and outside Africa, in the Europe, in the Middle East, especially Dubai, who would speak the same language and understand your business as it is, not in a way that somebody close to you may not understand, but somebody who knows business exactly how you are experiencing it and is equally going through the same thing and is ready to be able to help you, chat with you, and even be a friend with you. So there are mentorship and networking opportunities on this Bizcubator trade. So get yourself involved and get yourself collaborated. Now, not only as the hands-on learning and the mentorship, there are going to be exclusive opportunities. There are going to be access to international trade shows and conferences for your businesses, which are within your country. So you would, when you successfully register and join a cohort, you would have access to a 6 months free access to the KCC platform, where you'll be able to sell your product and service and then be part of an elite online community. Now, on that platform, you would have announcements of trade shows and conferences that are coming close to you, those that are coming within your region, whether Southern Africa, Northern Africa, Western Africa, Eastern Africa, or Central Africa. You will get to know of the trade conferences that are trade shows and conferences that are coming close to you. If they are coming to your town and your city and your country, you will get to know. And then the ones that are close to you that you would be able to join, you would also know. Now, also on the platform, like you who would have signed up for Bizcubator, many other entrepreneurs would also sign up for the Bizcubator. And they would have the access to the marketplace. And that is the second part of the third part of this series. And I'm going to talk about that once we get there. How you are going to take advantage of the KCC platform and sell your product and services to the world. So these are interesting times for Africa. It's a very good time to be African today. So who should join the Biscubator? Who is the ideal participant? Um, we always say that it is anybody who has a business idea and is ready to move the business to the next level, or any person who already has a business and is looking at scaling it up, any person who is ready to take the bull by the horn and then get their business out there to make revenue, sales, partners, and then grow and make the impact within their personal life, their community, and then their nation. These are the ideal participants. So if you feel like you also have this kind of thoughts in mind, then you are the one we are looking for. Sign up right now for the Biscubator and be part of like-minded people who are ready to change their story for the better, for their own self, for their families, for their communities, for their nations, and for humanity as a whole. Somebody somewhere needs your solution, and you need to know how to get it to them for them to pay you the millions of dollars in your account. Now, let's start looking at some details. What is the program structure? So, the 8 week program, um, in the large sense, has been broken down into three, where we, in the first 3 weeks, we'll talk about the revenue and strategy. In the 4th to 5th week, we'll talk about funding preparation. And then the 6th to 8th week, we look at the international expansion and scaling up. Now, note that the program is designed in such a way that we know that you, being the entrepreneur, will not have all the time to sit in a class consistently for 8 weeks, right? So each day for 8 weeks, no. So therefore, at your point of registration, you will choose 1 week within the day, be it a Monday, be it a Tuesday, be it a Wednesday, be it a Thursday, be it a Friday or Saturday, for you to have your session. Now, you would have your session once a week, meaning this program, you're going to have 8 physical meetings. Now, after each session, you would have a series of assignments. And the session is going to be so intense that if you do not pay attention, you would miss a lot. But after the session, you would have access to our consultants and some of our coaches on the KCC platform who are going to be ready to communicate with you and help you in the development of your business for it to get to the point where you desire, you dreamt of it to be. I must say that this program, like I said earlier, is both physical and online. The physical one is available for those who are within Ghana, but online for those who are outside Ghana. And if you're in Ghana, you also are not close to the capital city, you can also join us online. So all the registration process and how you're going to get on board is going to be on our website, and I'm going to talk about that in the next session or in the next part of this series, the second part of this series. You are going to follow the process and you are going to join, whether you are joining virtually or you are joining physically. All the processes are going to be available. You're going to have workshops, that's the class session. And during the class session, you might have some guest speakers who might be mentors and industry players and CEOs and coaches who have made it within their business, also coming in to give you some pieces of advice for your business to be able to thrive. Let's look into a little bit more details as to what to expect. Now, the courses broken down further. In week one, we'll do something we call the business model refinement. Now, some of you may know what a business model is, some of you may not know what a business model is. But a business model is the solution you, the business, is offering your target group, that's your customers, and how you are doing it. Remember, the how is also important. So let me repeat. Your business model is the solution you are offering your target group and how you are offering it. Oftentimes, people go into business not knowing exactly what their target group really wants because they have a desire and they believe that this is something they would buy. The question is how many people like them are willing to buy at the price they are willing to sell. So these things make it quite difficult for us and for businesses to be able to scale and to see profitability and to see revenue, and they are unable to actually communicate properly with investors. So in this program, we would refine your business model where you are at the end of the first week, you know that you are selling a particular value proposition to a particular group of people in a particular way. I hope you got that. You are selling a particular value proposition to a particular group of people in a particular way. That is the model. Now, with that model, you would see your revenue growth strategies where you see the various revenue streams that are available with the model. Sometimes you may think that you are just selling a particular product, but in the model, you're realizing in selling that product, you would probably have something that we call the upsell, where there are other services that before and after the person purchases your product, they would also need. So that can be also an additional revenue stream if you are capable of adding it to your model. Now, there are various revenue strategies that are going to be available that's going to be discussed. We're going to take advantage of the digital marketing age, and then we are going to ensure that African businesses through this program are capable of trading amongst themselves using the digital marketing and sales platforms to and also trading outside Africa through Dubai, that's the Middle East, the Southern America, and then the China and even the Europe. However difficult it might be, somebody over there would need your solution, and you can reach them with your solution. I believe that. Now, all these things are tools that are available online and even on the KCC platform. That was going to help you. Within the 3 weeks, you would realize that if you apply everything we have told you, you will see some revenue and some records of the revenues that you are showing. And that would help us to move into the fourth week, where we talk about the financial management and cash flow optimization. With the data that you have gathered with your refined business model, new revenue growth, and a digital marketing strategy with all the tools available to you, you would see in real time in 3 weeks, and you can project that this is where your business is going to go in the next 3 weeks, in the next 1 month, in the next few months, and that would help you plan and then put together a very good business pitch, which brings us to the fifth week, which is the shaping up for funding, because every financier wants to see how you are going to pay them back. So, with following the process, if you're able to show that you have a very healthy cash flow, we would now move into teaching you how you can develop, put them all together into a pitch, and within the pitch, you would be capable of um, presenting this pitch to financiers. We also give you a list of potential financiers available once you sign up. All this for a very cool price, and we'll get there. I hope you're listening. Now, and from there, once you are capable of securing a funding, then you can now start look at expansion and internationalization and pushing your products and services on other shelves and in other homes and other things across your country. Once we discuss that, we would look at your leadership, because one of the things that actually affects us here in Africa is the kind of leadership that we put in place in our businesses. And that is one thing that affects us, and we do not get the kind of results we are looking for. So, we are going to train to help you put together a very good leadership team and then a very good general team to build this success. And in the final week, you are going to put them all together, pitch it, and you will now be able to see, wow, I can now see my vision in 3D. I can see my vision coming to life. We all go through that situation where it looks so bleak. We don't know if it's going to happen or not. But believe you me, once you are done with the Bizcubator, you would have a clear vision, and even with all the tools and all the networks that is going to make you take the bull by the horn and succeed. Okay, so Consol is not going to do this alone. Consol is going to be doing it. This Bizcubator has CEOs from across the world and industry experts from across the world with a combined experience of over 30 years combined experience from across the world. Now, myself, I have over 10 to 15 years experience in the management consultancy offering services, and also years of experience in agribusiness. We have people who have been in Nigeria. Those of you who are in Nigeria, you probably know of Jobaman, the CEO, the former CEO of Jobaman in Ghana. As well, we have Madam Abigail, we have Dr. Ayuku, we have various people from Italy, from other African countries, from the UK, who are going to be on your session. Once you sign on, you are going to see a list of them within your study portal, and then or your class portal, and you will see all of them. For the purposes of this presentation, we couldn't put everybody, and that is while we have just a few over here. But you have rest assured that you have experts who are capable of training you to meet your dream and make your dream a reality. Now, this is not the only time we've had a cohort. We've had a previous cohort before, and that was physical. But this is the first time we actually taking it to the nation or taking it to other African countries due to the availability of technology. We've expanded and we are capable of helping anybody anywhere to achieve their dreams wherever you are in Africa. So you would be capable of achieving your dreams once you follow through with the Bizcubator. You will go through the same processes that they are going through, just that this time round, the tools and the things you need will be online for you to be able to make use of. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay, so like I was saying, this is the first time we are taking this cohort, so taking a cohort outside the borders of Accra and the borders of Ghana. So all the things that you're seeing over there, you're going to have it done, but it's going to be all the systems have already been placed on your in your class, and you would have access to it so that you can work on it on your business directly. I'm getting to the end of this. I want to talk about some few exclusive offers when you successfully register. Yes, and I think I've mentioned some of them already. But I would like to mention that there are certain discounts that come per cohort. So for the next cohort, there might be a discount. So when you go on the platform, you should look and see the discount that are available to you. We are doing this, we are trying our best to do this with certain development partners who are going to well discount the processes or the cost of running these programs for you. And we hope that by so doing, we would get a lot more Africans trading amongst themselves and then seeing their businesses going international. They are going to, I've already mentioned about the exclusive offers that has to do with conferences and trade shows that are close to you. So the deadline for um, the program is subject to any cohort. So depending on um, when you are watching this, you just go to the website and you are going to see that the KCC website, and you're going to see when the next cohort is about to happen and when the deadline for that cohort registration for that cohort is going to be. So in our next session, we are going to talk about the registration process. And I'd like to say that you should see your registration as okay. All right. So, like I was saying, we'll be talking about the registration and then signing on process in the next video as part of this series. But I must say that you should see your training fees as an investment to grow your business, not as an expenditure, but see it as an investment. Because as you put this in, you would realize that you have actually gained much more out. Now, the exact price of the course I might not be able to say in this particular video, as there are various discounts that apply on the on each cohort. So, depending on the time you are watching this video, you can go to the website and you know how much the training fee will cost. Now it is somewhere somewhere usually within the dollar range. So you would see it in dollars, but we have systems by which you would be able to pay with your currency from your locality. If you're unable to pay from your currency in your local currency, you are capable of paying it in dollars. So at this point, I would wrap it all up. I'll say a very big thank you for spending time with me. If you have any question pertaining to the conversation or to the presentation I've made, you can send us a WhatsApp message on 055 plus 233. Sorry, let me take it that again. Plus 233 055 3919 618. I take it again. Plus 233 055 3919 618. If you're in Ghana, you can always visit us. We are at East Legon behind KFC. And you can also send us an email on info@corporateconsult.com, and we will be glad to help you make your dreams a reality. So sign on right now for the Bizcubator, and then let's make an impact in your life, in your family, in your locality, and in your country. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.